Hello!
What's up?
Yep, enthusiasm, that's what I like.
Yeah,
Mind
we
you all.
really want to go through this next session, don't we?
No. No.
No.
No. Because
No.
because it's called Saki's scheme. So
So maybe we help Saki do horrible things to this man. Hopefully it involves a meat grinder on his feet.
you know what would be awesome? Is we
A
got
feet
together with
grinder.
Saki. And also a feet grinder.
Yeah! Get together with her. At him.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Aggressively.
Yeah.
I mean
We'll invite him to the wedding and everything. Just so we can sit there. And then we start then they just start having sex on top of the cake.
yeah. Maguru, we've been like this for like half an hour now.
I'm starting to think you don't know what to do. Performance anxiety? Well, it's just, no. It seems to be where it seems to be in the state you'd expect. It's just, oh, where do we put it? Yeah, shouldn't be quiet. Let's hide for now. It's your shop. You just throw people out.
Maguru brought his lips close to my ear and whispered in a low voice. Eh. He pulled
Whispered nothing.
He pulled me
Okay.
up and we went into a nearby dressing room. You could
Suckle.
have come here, Saki.
I was about to say the guru.
Oh, let's be honest. She's nowhere near, as unempowered as he likes.
Yeah, I think that's the problem he has with her. She has a spine.
Yeah. That person hadn't seen us, right? Listen closely as Maguru held me in his arms. What's this? I
I
recognise the
smell.
I
She's
smell.
sniffing the air.
I
Oh, he's been at
smell.
it again.
I smell vagina. I recognise the
I
person's
smell
voice.
erections.
It was none other than, well, we know it's Saki because it
You
said
just told us. Yeah.
Saki on it. Saki!
Dun dun
That's
dun.
strange. The door's not locked, but no one is here. Couldn't believe the situation we were in. Why does she have to come at a time like this? Maguru, Saki's. I felt so anxious that I started to panic, and Maguru brought his mouth close to my ear.
We've gotten ourselves into a sticky situation,
You're a dick.
haven't we?
However, Maguru didn't look the least bit worried.
He's the property owner. What does he care? Now then, what should we do? That and she's fine with him having mistresses. So, first I'd like to continue what I've been doing, but...
Maguru looked at me with a teasing expression on his face. What? What was Maguru thinking? Please stop. Tried to
Number 3.
protest, but... Maguru sealed my lips with his. Maguru took his lips away and smiled at me provokingly.
I told you to be quiet, didn't I?
Maguru pulled me by the waist and brought me closer to him. His big hands and long slender fingers
Massive hands.
started to caress my things. And then moved on to my part.
Caressing things, isn't it? You know, it was named.
I could hear Saki's footsteps echoing on the outside of the dressing room door. This wasn't good. This is really close.
Sounds like she's close, so let's talk more.
Maguru whispered the exact same thoughts that I had.
Please stay quiet. I'd like to avoid having my fuse. See me like this as well.
Huh? Maguru's put his hand through the gaps in my dishevelled blouse and wrapped them around my... What?
I thought you only did, what, 1 or 2 buttons? So
Yeah.
It's just...
And he's got
Oh, God,
massive
that's awkward.
hands.
And apparently 3 elbows. So... Because she's being held close to him to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So... And then...
Next, he used the
Yeah,
palm of his hand to trace over my tailbone.
I'm doing well. Keep it up.
His whispers were too sultry. It wasn't fair. Couldn't handle it anymore. Maguru, you idiot. Stop teasing me. Look at him, Tyria. Stop teasing me, you fucker.
Get off me.
Get off me, you dick. Jesus, stop teasing me. I was so embarrassed and bit my rotten lip and hot tears started to flow down my cheeks.
You don't call off.
Said the rapist. Right at that moment, I heard Saki's voice reverberating outside.
I can smell sexual assault and attempted rape. Could you stop it, please? She can smell it, you see.
Oh, this is where I'd forgotten it. I swear, Maguru hasn't come home as usual. Little did Saki know, Maguru was right here hugging me with a sour look on his face. Maguru, Saki's talking about you really loudly. I can hear her, can you?
I can't talk about a situation like this.
Well, it doesn't matter. As long as I have money, nothing will get in the way of my plans. Hee
Oh, right, so she's going to be a cackling evil person. Is that it?
Yep. What was that?
Wow.
Sound like Saki had mentioned something dubious. She gathered up her things and left the store. Yes, cackling evil person. Because, you know, she deserves the
It turns out she just wants the money to invest to grow the business. That's it. And she was just happy that, yeah, it's coming together. Kind of thing.
That wasn't so nerve-wracking. Magura finally got out of the dressing room and let out a sigh of relief.
One communal sigh. They're rationed at the moment.
It's a war on, don't you know?
There's war. That's why there's tape across the windows in the background to hold it together when the bombs go off. So it doesn't shatter.
You can't do something like that ever again. Got it, Maguru? Because that makes you a rapist. Huh?
Oh, is that you? Okay.
Maguru looks serious. Did something happen?
Money, her plans. What's Saki talking about now?
I'm assuming she's fleecing you.
She couldn't be scheming something behind my back, should she? But wouldn't it be a scheme if she did it open in front of you?
Yeah.
Really?
Maguru suddenly looked depressed.
Oh, God.
Was everything okay?
Maybe she doesn't love me. She's pretty much stated she doesn't.
Yeah. She literally said this is a marriage of convenience. What?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe he said that. Did Maguru and Saki not communicate?
I think she communicates just fine, to be honest. I think it's just this guy's an arsehole who doesn't listen.
No, that couldn't be true.
It's fine, you don't have to comfort me.
I wasn't trying to comfort you.
Just saying it seems stupid. It's being considered an important trait to be good.
I'm not your girlfriend. You've got a girlfriend. You've got a fiance. Anyway, I'm sure this is all some sort of mistake.
I hope so.
Maguru. He was a complete idiot silent.
I'm sorry, wrong.
You should be.
Very silent. I feel a little sick now, but like some time to think by myself.
Okay, Maguru? Please don't worry about it too much, okay? It's just your livelihood and business and financial partner.
Potentially your reputation, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, they won't find. But you know, in the fashion world, reputation is kind of everything.
True.
Because, you know, if it's by skill, he wouldn't be able to keep this shop running. Look at the shit he's selling.
Maguru smiled, but it looked very forced and artificial. Like him. I combed my hair back as I left Jar Jar Japan. A few days...
your wrecked blouse. Just wanted to point that out. Yeah.
Yeah. A few days later, was Maguru okay? Couldn't help but worry about him. While I walked to work, all I could think was about the face Maguru had made. He'd always been full of confidence, but he hadn't looked like his usual self this time. Good, because his usual self's a cock weasel. Had been that much of a shock that Saki had been doing things behind his back?
Yeah, because he never did anything like that.
No. What if Saki was hiding something from Maguru? I made up my mind. Now was the time to utilise my stalking skills to investigate Saki's secrets. I'd report them to Maguru and gain his trust to boot.
What?
I'll resolve all your doubts, Maguru. I could hear the people around me whispering about me as I spoke out loud about a very famous designer in the middle of a street.
It just became, I'll save you! Just on the way to work, someone's looking at you going, okay.
I was in the middle of downtown. It was painful being stared at like this.
20 to 9. Just most of us haven't had our coffee yet. Could you not?
But now wasn't the time to be feeling depressed.
On the way
I
to
beg
work,
to
yeah, it
differ.
was.
I'm trying to
On
get
the first thing in the morning on your way to your dead end job. That's not a time to be feeling depressed.
put on sunglasses and a hat to disguise myself and headed towards Jaja, Japan.
Oh, she's going to skip work then. Okay.
I'm assuming work is only there when it's convenient to the plot.
She's got a 0 hours contract, but she gets to decide the shifts.
I stepped into the store. Don't give me that. Why are you so suspicious of me?
I'm suspicious of you because you went on to me honestly.
And I jumped into a field of landmines? No, just Jaja, Japan. I hid in the shadows and eavesdropped. Oh, was there a pillar that you can hide behind? Eavesdropped on the two of them. If you love your destitute mistress so much, then why don't you run off with them?
If that's how you feel, maybe I'll do just now.
I was completely shocked. Maguru left the store. I had to chase after him. Why?
Yeah.
Following his lead, I quickly ran out of the store too. However, he was nowhere to be seen. His magic! Maguru, where did you go? An idea popped into my head. I was sure Maguru would go to a hotel and call one of his lady friends at times like this. In that case, I'll get there before him. I needed to comfort him before any of his other charity cases. I like the fact that she's recognised she's a charity case. It's just a charity case that gets clothing instead of money. I ran over to the harbour that the Queen Mary Hotel was docked.
Well, it's the only hotel in town, is it?
Apparently. Looked like Maguru hadn't showed up yet. Had I made it? I started looking around. Oh.
More.
Could see Maguru coming from the end of the road that connected to the boat's docks. This was the first time I've seen him walk so weakly. He's just learned he's got cancer. Maguru, what a coincidence. What's wrong?
Roxanne.
I pretended that it was a coincidence and I walked closer to Maguru. Pretended it was a coincidence on this boat where he seduced me last time. He suddenly embraced me. I was surprised by his sudden reaction. Why?
Yeah, he's done it before. Again, she's not good at pattern recognition, is she?
No.
Roxanne, I'm sorry. But let me stand on this for a little while.
Hadn't imagined that he'd hug me out of the blue like this. Maguru? I was bewildered and started to rub his back.
Oh, God, I was worried how that sentence was going to end, to be honest.
What's wrong?
I didn't want to show how pathetic I am as I stand here in my billions with my fashion empire. It feels like I just keep sharing all this hard to myself. I want hard.
Except the rapey side. That one I'm happy to show you.
Yeah, that one he's fine sharing, apparently.
I felt a throbbing pain in my chest. It was the chest burster.
Oh, I think it's some kind of cock stabbing. It's leaps forward and stabs in the chest with his penis. He's not very good at sex.
No,
I'll be honest.
Really not.
He's really bad at it.
Yeah, I know. Right, Kitty? Glad you agree.
I'm honoured to see you here, but if these things start happening, I might start criticising God as a fan.
I felt so guilty. These things kept happening because I'm always hiding in the shadows, watching. Oh, I don't mind. I think it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, wrong thing.
Maguru buried his face into my hair and mumbled a few words. Abracadabra!
Abracadabra. He's gonna reach out and grab you.
I was thinking more stab you, but only with his penis.
I just imagine he's leaping from one side of the deck from the other, crotch first, trousers around his ankles. Oh! 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 The whole time I haven't understood anything.
Could have told you that.
I might have done some terrible things behind your back too. Considering what he's done to our front.
Yeah.
I'm slightly terrified what he did behind our back.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. He's been murdering children or something.
What are
Then
you...
nailing them to... He's been nailing children to trees for
What are
some
you
reason.
talking about?
You asked why I kept things secret from you, right? It's
No,
because I'm an arsehole.
I just didn't know about your situation, that's all.
Bottom short hurt when it felt like I was hiding something from you. Didn't it?
Well, of course, because if the person I love doing it, it's fine. It's not. Depends on the
No.
circumstances. Really doesn't, actually. If somebody hides stuff from you, it hurts regardless.
Hmm.
So, yeah, of course it hurts, you cockweasel. Of course it hurts. It hurts when someone you trusted betrayed you. Wow, she
What?
actually makes sense. When did we start trusting him?
Yeah. Well, her, about 12 seconds after meeting him. That's the kind of person she is.
That's true.
I see. All to hear more. Still, it's a harsh truth to swallow.
Maguru buried his face in my neck and grinned as if he was mocking himself.
I didn't know he grinned.
You can feel it, maybe. Or maybe that's just biting and she doesn't know what it means. That feels like.
Hang.
Hang.
I finally understand after hearing arms.
What's gotten into you? You don't seem like yourself. And if this yourself, I want out. Although it's better than Rapey McRaperson.
Yeah. Depressed huggy guy is definitely better than Captain Rapeface.
Yes.
It's...
Had something happened to him after he left Saki? Maguru hugged me even tighter.
Well, someone will be hiding something from me. And I didn't have pain with war. I never realized up until now.
Are you talking about the thing Saki said before?
Even if I hadn't any pain for this, I still did a terrible thing.
Every time she says Maguru, I just think, oh, Maguru!
For fuck's sake, clip round here.
Yeah, he sounded so hurt.
If any sounded hurter.
Mm.
I guess we don't have any all the convenient things as there to comfort me.
I couldn't leave him alone because...
Because you can't trust him to keep his trousers on.
Not while he was like this, because...
You might do something you'll regret.
Ah, okay. Give me a second. Okay, so...
Okay, I'd just like to get ahead and just answer yes.
Yes, yes.
To the question on the screen, yes.
Double yes.
Mega yes. Mega hyper yes. Which requires it to be airdropped because it's made of pure gold and can be seen from the sun.
Maguru, let's get a room first.
No! That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Just drown him in the pool and be done with it. No.
Pull Maguru's arm. I thought my brain read that as I clipped Maguru's ear.
Smack, come on.
Yeah, and brought him to a private room.
Is it the same private room? Oh, it is!
It
Who'd have
is
thought?
magic. He
With the
feebly
incredibly short bed.
sat down on the bed and I sat next to him. What do you mean you've done something terrible this time?
It's about stalking.
Did you find anything out?
I looked into it and became clear that stalking had been hiding something.
Maguru smiled at his own misfortune and sighed.
I guess Stalker really didn't love me. I should have seen the signs of the way she said it was a marriage of convenience.
And the fact that she's been pretty blatant that she doesn't love you. And
Yeah.
she's been letting me have mistresses.
Yeah.
I mean, unless
Basically
you've
walk around saying,
organised
"I
that
don't
that's
care."
okay, then that's a big sign.
Yeah.
That can't be. No, it can.
You're so lovable as a rape-faced murder buffoon.
Oh, to be fair, he's not a murder
reaped
buffoon,
what
he's just a rapist.
said. I never explained what all those women are around me. Because you throw money at them and make them feel like you're interested in them when you're not.
Why not? You talked to me about it, didn't you?
That's because you asked about it directly.
Maguru looked even more depressed as he spoke. I came closer to him and put my right hand on Maguru's cheek.
Really forcefully.
Yeah.
Slap. Roxanne.
Please continue.
Please. Oh,
I'm
sorry.
listening. He looked into my eyes and nodded.
Sarkis is so jealous and interferes with my efforts to make all the women
I'm
smart.
assuming that's because she wants her money for herself.
Yeah, probably. Maybe she's just an accountant that gets annoyed how he throws money around. With his giant hands. You can throw money really far with those hands. Like a catapult. Just wadges of it. You just throw them over buildings to surprise people. Unfortunately, it surprises them by smacking them into the face and hospitalising them. Which is not the best thing.
No, but at least they've
At
got
least
money to pay for their bills.
Yeah, he throws exactly enough to pay for hospital bills for having large piles of money removed from your face. I can't stand it about her and avoid talking to her because of the envy.
Muguru pushed his lips onto the palm of my hand. His eyes were trembling, he's having a seizure, and his face was pale. Double seizure.
He's pale anyway, so how can you tell?
To be fair, you know, you can always tell when somebody's paler. Because...
And on my screen you can't.
Well, not him, but I'm talking about people in general. You got people that are just
people.
pale and then you just go, oh, you're sick. Couldn't believe Muguru was looking at me like this.
Roxy, how do I look?
Like a rapist. What do you mean?
You think I'm a terrible person, Joe?
I could never think that. Of course I do.
She could never think that. That's the problem.
Yes. Spoke slowly to ensure that Muguru heard what I was saying. His stiff face starts to loosen up a bit.
You're the only person there who's so strong. Roxy.
Muguru started to hug me lovingly. However, it felt like he was begging for forgiveness, then trying to seduce me.
Dear, I'm so sorry. I wouldn't feel the same way.
Muguru? Even though Muguru was in so much pain, why didn't Saki try to understand his feelings? Because she doesn't care.
Marriage of convenience. They don't actually like each other. End of story.
If Muguru continued to be with her, he wouldn't find happiness.
Apart from with all the other women that he likes. Roxy.
I tried persuading Muguru whilst he held me in his arms. I understand your desire to make everyone smile. His methods might have been of a bit of a problem, but he wasn't a bad person aside from the rape. So don't go making a face like that again. I put my arms around his body and brought his face into my chest. Boobies! I couldn't believe how much Muguru had been worrying about his relationship with Saki. Gently stroked the back of his head and Muguru hugged me more tightly. Muguru. I'm sure Saki was a bad match for Muguru. Was it my duty to save him for her? No. At the very least I had to teach Muguru what true love was behind Saki's back. Because...
Idiocy.
I needed more time alone with him. And in order to do that... Well, in that case, why don't you try loving someone behind Saki's back? Muguru looked up at me with a puzzled look on his face. Yes, we have to test Saki to see if she really loves you.
And that's the best way to do it.
After remembering the conversation I'd had with Muguru a few days prior, I let out a sigh. Had I picked a fight with Saki? Am I done for? Ding dong.
Ding dong!
Doorbell suddenly rang, so I went to the front door.
Hey, how do my dear Roxy? How'd you get this address?
Why are you here, Muguru? How did you get this address? Next to him was a 30-foot long limousine.
Oh, right, okay. 30-foot long, oh, right, okay.
It's the first time I've seen him in a while. Muguru, why are you here at this time of night?
Thanks. I mean, after considering what you said, I finally made up my mind.
The hesitation he'd had on his face a few days ago was now completely gone. What are you talking about?
What have you done now? What you said about testing my fiance. I advised the plan was in my privileges as a CEO.
Oh, embezzlement. Right, got ya.
Okay, yeah. I'm calling it Grand Horn, the full reserved Queen Mary. I'm sure my investors will love it. Oh, good!
Oh,
That'll
you...
get you kicked off the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You reserved the
Vote of
Queen
no
Mary Hotel,
confidence.
and you're going to let it set sail.
Can it sail?
I
Oh,
assume
well,
so. Well, it's a
obviously
boat.
not literally. It doesn't have any sails, but you know, it's
Yeah.
yeah. Can it poop poop? Because that's the, that's the equivalent of sailing. You've got a properly powered vessel. Can it poop poop? Yeah. Yes, there's some kind of
Well, I
problem.
couldn't believe it. And the
Because it was.
extravagant boat like that could host around 6,000 guests.
Oh God, what has he done?
What have you done? That's... Did he... He did all of this to test his fiance's love for him? Or lack thereof?
Don't you think it's a good idea? No,
No!
no. This is going to lead to bankruptcy. You getting kicked, people getting kicked off boards and jobs, and possibly some horrible deaths at some point.
Possibly all at once.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
because I assume he hired. By then again, we're assuming he hired the crew.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay. Alright, so... But how are you going to test Saki?
She's waiting at home right now, and I'm inviting all the girls I've been supporting. Oh God.
What? In other words, we aren't going to have any alone time together.
Nope, just one hell of a gangbang. If I'm going to test and love me, it's been the most effective way, right?
No, Well, I'd invited all of his mistresses. But this was my chance to teach him about... But was this my chance to teach him about true love? I could outdo all of the women. I could teach him what true love was.
Yeah, because true love is definitely a competition.
Yep. Started to get fired up.
Your alarm, it was good.
Maguri confidently held out his right hand to me. I'd made up to my mind. Yes, I'll win no matter what it takes.
Win? What the hell are you talking about? I also voted as your.
Maguri tilted his head after hearing my declaration. Oh no, I was just talking to myself.
Okay. Then let's be on our way. The bird lives on.
Maguru suddenly lifted me up after putting his hand on my back and behind my knees. I'm not ready to leave yet.
You can do your preparations in the car. Shall we?
Maguru opened the back...
No, lock the door or anything then.
Maguru opened the back door of the limousine as he carried me. Eek. He threw me onto the onto the leather seat. There was a lot to take in all at once.
That's what the seat said, as it enveloped her, because it's one of those seats. Have a look.
Maguru opened a suitcase that was lying next to him.
I brought some dresses and jewelry that look great on you.
You brought this many?
I make them for a living. Remember?
My heart
I have a few.
couldn't handle each and every surprise Maguru had for me.
I'll dress you up beautifully before we get to the bed. I'll also get to see you in your pants.
Maguru climbed over the car and hung over me.
Ah, okay, not creepy.
Smooch. Ah. My knee was turned over on the seat and he kissed it with a smirk on his face.
I just thought the smooch. Yeah, that's the sign of a loving relationship. Come on, let's go.
His smile was very suggestive. Felt a little nervous about events that would unfold tonight.
I like the way he said that, let's go to her, not the chauffeur.
Yeah.
So let's go. Closes the door, sits there looking expectant. Nothing happens. Oh yes, chauffeur.
Two of us had arrived and stepped onto the extravagant Queen Mary.
You're wrong. Do be careful not to leave my side.
Mr. Yakushi, thank you so much for inviting me tonight. Oh hey, Meggy Poo, you're here! Maguru was instantly sounded by a copious amount of women in dresses.
Why did they specify in dresses? Also, that's is that they're just summing up an immediate sex scene, just in the most bonk.
Bonk. Whoa! One of the women had pushed me out of the way. That was a close one. Some of these girls might be as tyrannical as Saki.
I think tyrannical's the right word.
Hang on. My cat has just stolen some wraps that I had on my kitchen counter.
Oh, I think you said rats then.
No, wraps. Like, she's actually just opened the bag and just was shaking them backwards and forwards until she got one out.
I want one.
She does. She eats fucking bread like it's going. I know she shouldn't, but she does. She if I leave bread out of the cupboard, she'll go for it. So
My cat steals porridge.
your cat is smarter. At least that's got milk in it.
Yeah.
My cat just likes bread. The other cat's just staring at it now. So anyway, where was I?
Reading.
However, Maguru was one who helped me out rid myself of the ugly girl mentality. Now it's my turn to make Maguru happy. Wasn't going to lose to anyone. And so
Drops to her knees, undoes flies.
And so the curtain had opened on a turbulent cruise. At midnight, I chuckled to myself. My first line of defence was perfect. Planted 100 listening devices around the ship.
Jesus, where did she keep them? Because she just got nabbed, so she must have had those on her person.
Yeah, I'm assuming vagina.
Yeah, vagina storage.
Yeah. Every woman has a giant storage vagina.
It's almost infinite in size. That's where I keep my pool cue. Just pull it out. I don't take it apart. I just put it in completely.
So every time you get something in and out, you have to make that noise.
Oh no! All right, I'll just get my tuba. How did you?
I think I'll listen on one to test it. I changed the frequency to the listening device in Maguru's room. Heard a lot of stacking till... Splash? Is that sound coming from his bathroom?
I hope so.
I started to panic. Had such a good, strange timing. The water stopped flowing and I heard Maguru sigh. Should have expected as much from the top of the line listening device. Listen closely and analyse what was going on.
No, you're wrong.
Maguru let out a deep breath and said my name. I was getting anxious.
This won't be creepy to us.
Why did I feel so dirty all of a sudden?
Because he's probably going to start masturbating.
Yeah.
How should I dress her up tomorrow? With a black dress and diamonds? Or maybe...
I panicked and I turned off the listening device. This is too nerve-wracking. Because...
What?
Why was my heart racing so much? Had I inched my way into something dangerous or already dived in?
Oh, he did that long ago.
Yeah. No, I couldn't have. I decided to listen on him every day of the cruise. And so my first day on the Queen Mary ended as I started to dream in my sleep. A few days later...
Plop. Oh, listening into him having a poo. That's nice.
Came back to my room and threw myself onto my bed. This is so much more fun than I'd originally thought. Been unsure of how things were going to go, but today at the party hall...
Okay, we're having a flashback. This is weird.
Yeah, Maguru looked at me with this slightly mischievous gaze.
That black dress looks great on you, but with this you'll start to sparkle. Literally, they're diamonds. It's how light works.
Maguru went behind me and put a diamond and sapphire necklace on me and started to hug me. I think I'd thanked him, blushed. You probably entrusted yourself to him because you're a loser.
Yeah, so let's not click that.
No, let's do it.
Do we have to?
Well, the other options are blushed, thanked him, or...
We just gave you a big pile of stuff, so... Yeah. Oh, thanks for the diamonds. Now get off me.
Nah. I'm
just going to be awful.
I'm going to make this worse for ourselves.
Oh, good.
Because
so
you know
ending,
I'm pretty sure
really
there's supposed to be like nudity, like in this
tits.
Yeah, basically.
And Willy.
So screw it. I entrusted. Oh, okay.
Oh God!
That went even worse than I thought it was going to. Okay, that was a mistake. You were right. I was wrong. Screw it.
What did we learn?
Always listen to corpse. No, actually, that's a stupid thing to learn. Maguru kissed the back of my neck as the lights shined on it.
Okay. I saw the light shining off the back of my neck somehow. We'll be a good girl tonight. With a poor, innocent beauty.
Oh.
You look so sad in that tight black dress. Oh, just my darling. We know that because that's kind of why you pulled over the helper to begin with. And then you chose the clothing for her. So saying she looks good in it is basically saying, I'm good at choosing clothing.
He'd said I was his type. Hearing
Yeah,
that made me so
easily
happy.
manipulated.
Yep. Oh, that's right. It's about time for me to listen on him today. Change the frequency to the listening device in Maguru's room. There's a lot of static, but I finally locked onto the right device. Maguru, you look so handsome. I heard an unexpected voice. I could feel the pheromones exuding from her voice.
She's vomiting on him, basically.
I was listening to the device apparently in Maguru's room, right? I double-checked the frequency, but without a doubt it was his room. Why are there women in Maguru's room? Because he's a massive whore. Nothing wrong with that, to be fair. So long as everyone knows. I listened carefully. Maguru, give me one too. I really like the one with the big diamond on it. And I like that platinum one. Take whichever ones you like. I was appalled. Was this some kind of joke? I'd prefer some cash.
Really?
Yeah, have as oh,
wow,
no,
she's classy.
Yeah.
I'll just have some money.
Sorry.
What?
That was your voice. There you go.
Yeah, it was. A few of them have been. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, how was more?
Sounded like paper was being thrown around. What was going on? Yay, money! God, you're shallow. Oh, this is why we love you so much. Oh.
You pay us to love you. Yay!
I covered my mouth at this unbelievable situation. What was the world was Maguru doing in his room?
Giving stuff to women.
Had to stop him at once.
Chapter 9 complete.
Yay. Let's see.
Yeah, the likability's gone. 46. Less of a leap than last time.
Yeah. The last time we went fuck no to him twice. So what have we learned?
Maybe he thinks that's playing hard to get because he's an idiot.
Ah.
And a rapist.
No. Should we call it an episode there? Because, yeah.
What, as we're going to go and storm in on Dr. Rapeface?
Or do you want to storm in on Dr. Rapeface now?
Well, you could storm in on Dr. Rapeface and see what happens.
Okay, let's storm in on Dr. Rapeface. The party's entertainment!
There's entertainment at this party! Whatever you want to make yourselves pretty.
Money! I love money.
Oh, she's a lovely woman, obviously.
Heard the woman's overexcited cheers. Maguru, what are you doing? He'd gone too far. Had to stop it immediately. Went up to Maguru's and swung the door open violently. Flew open with a huge bang. Maguru, what are you doing? The moment I came into the room, I saw a dreadful sight. What is all this? There was money and jewellery scattered about in the middle of the room and a heavy stench of alcohol. What's with that tramp? Oh. Furthermore, there were women in sleazy attire surrounding Maguru on his bed.
What, they all dressed as he gave them?
Can't believe you. Why would you do something like this?
What's wrong?
Was Maguru tipsy? No, he's flat out drunk. Just come outside with me for 1 minute. Like a puppy. I took Maguru's arm and took him out onto the night deck.
And drowned him. No? No.
No.
What you want? What you want, Pam?
Don't give me that. It looked like you're buying those women with your money and jewels.
Exactly. Please don't yell at me like that. I was just doing that for entertainment. Ugh.
Entertainment.
No, he disappeared.
Entertainment!
You don't have to be so malbottomed.
Did Maguru not understand why his actions were wrong? No. We've established this. I raised my trembling fist over my head and... You jerk! Slap.
Yay!
Woo!
Because
The crisp sound of my slap broke the silence and echoed in the night.
no one's staying up late to party on the party boat, apparently. No. Oh, it gives right to hit me.
To be fair, he's got a point. I mean, the time
That
to
is
hit him
true.
was the attempted rape.
Yeah, but apparently that was fine.
Yeah.
But him paying prostitutes?
Yeah.
Or just paying people to spend time with him and get drunk?
Maguru looks up to me as if he hadn't understood what was going on. This is the only way I can make you understand. Physical violence!
I'm gonna beat this into you. Whoa.
What had you just been doing in your room just now? Did you think you were making all of those women happy at the same time? In the end, you're not helping any one of them out one bit. Where was the Maguru that always cared about other people?
What's on your mind?
Excuse me?
I'm the one who set them up in the first place.
Hit him again!
Oh, do you think because he's drunk, he's dropping the pretense?
Oh yeah, I bet if that's true.
I can please them however I want, can't I?
It's not about pleasing. He's wrong, but I can feel something else other than irritation in his eyes. Noticing that, I decided to keep my mouth shut. Maguru and I were both silent. After a while, Maguru sighed.
Well, I do admit there's something wrong with it today. But I can't help it, can I? I don't want to be alone.
What was he talking about? You still
did you
shouldn't have
do?
done those. No, you still shouldn't have. I don't care what happened.
Don't change the subject.
Yeah, don't change the subject. You still shouldn't have done that shit. It's a terrible way to handle it. Maguru.
Oh?
Good. Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Shame.
Shame. Ding, 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 ding.
Maguru frowned shamefully and looked... It didn't work. And looked at me angrily.
Shame. 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 I tried and tell. I just said that in my room. You got a really thin door. Just tell him that. Well, I was just like I was going to rhyme in some kind of spare.
Lucky you put them on a boat with you and sailed into the ocean. It's not luck.
He sailed off on a ship full of mistresses and then was surprised when there were mistresses around. I simply lose my mind to find the first news. That's all I did. I have to wonder what all the other women are doing. They just sit there in a line, waiting.
Probably.
It's a big waiting room just outside his room.
Just in a line. Just.
Yeah.
Is it your turn next? Yeah.
Oh, what's now? Ticket 429. Yeah, it's me.
Like Roxy. No! Bad doggy. No.
No!
Maguru wouldn't look me straight in the eyes like he'd always done before. Had something happened? Did he not want to talk to me about it? You're terrible.
Yes.
Maguru's cold stare hurt my chest.
Ooh, he's an X-Man.
Before I knew it, tears started to roll down my cheeks.
Don't look at me like you mean.
I always stayed by your side and talked to you without needing your bloody money. Didn't need those fancy dresses or the jewellery. I was really attracted to you. I mean, aside from the rape.
Huh?
The tears blurred my vision, so I couldn't see very well. However, it looked like Maguru's eyes were starting to tremble.
Face is melting. Oh, God. Face quake. Oh, shit. What did you just say?
Right at that moment, the door to the deck opened and the woman from Maguru's room appeared. You're still talking? No. No. Didn't want anyone but Maguru to see me cry. Panicked and hid my face behind a handkerchief I'd been carrying. Going back to my room, you dickhole.
Please, what?
Before he could finish, you've been acting really bratty, you tramp. One of the women interrupted Maguru and punched my shoulder. What?
I mean, obviously the punching bad. Why the shoulder?
Yeah.
That's usually something that people come over and go, all right, you old mucker. Punch you on the shoulder.
Yeah. It's weird. I lost my balance. Was I going to fall flat on my face? I was falling, but in the next moment I was being hugged in someone's warm hands. Oh, Maguru.
He does have big hands. He just reaches one hand out and encompasses her entire body.
But why?
Yeah, this is...
Maguru looked away from me immediately and helped me stand up.
Be a little more careful when you're being assaulted.
Okay. Didn't understand him. No one does. That's not your fault. That's the game.
That's just poor writing. It's fine.
Oh, Maguru! He'd been in such a sour mood up until now, so why did he save me? I didn't do anything wrong. Yes, you did. That woman had pushed me, said her parting words. You assaulted someone. That's you doing something wrong. That deserves a drowning.
I like the escalation. Punch on the shoulder, drowning. And drowning in the pool as well. The fact we're out at sea, irrelevant. But drowning in the pool.
Yeah.
So we can watch.
Back into the boat. That was an awkward silence as I stared at Maguru. Maguru walked away from me in the next second, like a dickhead. Maguru, why did you save me from falling on my arse? Like a normal person would?
For mild embarrassment? It's... Doesn't matter.
Guess not. Yeah, I guess not.
No,
Fine.
it's kind of irrelevant, really. This is so annoying. I'm already sobering now. I'm done for tonight.
What? But the night's still young.
I said I'm done. That's it for tonight. Please just get back to your rooms.
Maguru had all of the women in his room leave. The door slammed. Maguru
They haven't gone back there. Is he doing this from the deck?
I guess so.
Telekinesis.
He's Carrie. Maguru shut himself up. Oh, that'd be cool. The end with this bloodshed with pig's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Maguru shut himself up in his room. Oh, I can't believe this. The woman left behind complained unanimously and left. Maguru. I was worried about how agitated he'd been and stared at his door. Forever.
His door stared back.
Maguru. I slapped him without hearing the reason why he'd done all those things. It was a shit reason, to be fair. You know it was a shit reason. We all know it was a shit reason. Had something else happened with Saki, unbeknownst to me? The wind blew and the waves splashed on deck. It was like tonight's events hadn't happened. Brr, it's cold. I should go back to my room. I was alone on deck and started walking back to my room.
I'm assuming that this... Unless... I can't be one of the crew, so it's probably a mistress.
Yeah. This is such an extravagant gown. Don't talk so loudly. Eh? I heard a familiar voice. Couldn't put my finger voice on who.
Oh no.
We know two people.
It's going to be the fucking private eyes, isn't it?
Yeah. Couldn't put my finger on whose voice it was, so I hid in the shadows to figure it out. Yep. You're going to work for that... no, it's not. Hang on. You're going to work for that money. I paid you.
Yeah, I was just... I can't remember his voice is, so he's a goblin.
That's how it works. Couldn't believe it. What was Saki and Mizuki doing here? Why were Saki and Mizuki together on the Queen Mary?
Why was this private eye and this person who would reasonably hire a private eye together on this boat where the private eye would probably want to look at things? I'd be more concerned about how they got on.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to spot the one male who's allowed on. And just going to say, you know...
Yeah. I decided to stalk them.
There's default.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I hid behind one of the masts and started to stalk them.
Yeah, that green one there.
Yeah.
Is that me? Yeah. So, I never thought I'd come here with my employer. Well, yes, the first half of everything.
I paid you extra for it, so who cares? Had they sneaked us... Sneaked onto the Queen Mary. I don't like the way
Snuck?
that sentence feels. Snuck is not a word, but sneaked doesn't feel right either.
Hmm.
I never expected him to invite all his mistresses on a cruise like this.
Yes, what a hell of a gangbang. But it's just such a huge boat. I'm sure the two of them have a lot to work out. Ah.
Come on, we're leaving. If Maguru or his mistresses see us, it'll ruin everything. Couldn't believe it.
Wait, they're
Why?
leaving the boat? Or just the
I
deck?
don't know. Why did
Or the
Saki...
helicopter?
I don't know. Why did Saki infiltrate the Queen Mary? Remember the words I'd heard her say through a listening device. Shall I destroy her?
Maybe
Was
just really didn't like the boat.
she
That's what he was
serious
talking
about
about.
that? Let's start with our plan.
Yeah, alright, leave it to me.
Two of them
More
started
research.
talking about something and disappeared into the darkness strip. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Now that Saki's here, does that mean we're going to have an all-out battle?
Yeah, they flail at each other.
I had to utilise my listening devices and gather as much information as possible. Yes, that's the logical reason.
Yeah.
I went back to my room and tried listening in on the devices that I'd set up. Each frequency seemed to give me static, but I kept trying them all. There's something interfering with my listening devices.
What do you mean, the person who taught you how to use listening devices and is now investigating a place where he knows you'll be might be able to possibly interfere with your listening devices?
I can make out little bits of the conversation. With this, I'm going to look forward to tomorrow.
You're frightening.
The voice started to cut out. What were those two doing? The next day, I sighed. My efforts to investigate turned out to be fruitless. No fruit whatsoever. Not to mention Maguru and I are on bad terms, and at that moment I heard a loud noise by the door. Sounded like someone threw something into the mailbox on the door. What was that just now? There was a white envelope in my mailbox, and I turned over to see who it was from.
What, so they
Doesn't say.
threw a single envelope really hard
Yeah.
to make a loud noise?
Decided to open it up.
The
Shuffle,
fucking
shuffle.
gambit. Jesus Christ.
Paper had letter cut out from a newspaper, and it read, "If you value your life, get off this ship."
It read, I'm really bad at handwriting, so I use the newspapers.
What is this? Was someone trying to threaten me? What was going to happen next on our leisurely cruise?
Well, all the mistresses and basically scuttled the ship so everyone dies, so she gets her revenge on the mistresses and kills them off for their life insurance.
Yep, I'm guessing that's true. Anyway, since we did a whole extra chapter...
What's our likability now? Is it still...
No, we're at 53% now.
Oh, right, that is 53. Okay. Over halfway to being likeable?
I'm pretty sure we screwed up some of the stuff at the beginning, so we can't
Yeah,
get,
we weren't utter doormats, so we're never going to get 100%.
No. Anyway, we'll see you lot next time. Bye-bye!
Bye!